here, back with another video review. Now, this is going to be the first, well, maybe the only, of this figure set that I do because, well, I kind of saw this guy sitting on the shelf tonight and thought, well, he's the only one of his kind, so I'll take him home and give him a decent home. I'm, of course, referring to Star Wars The Black Series R2-D2. Now, as you can see here, this is the box. Panning up so you can see. Whoa. He does get... Hello. There's a nice picture up here on the side that says Star Wars The Black Series, and the figure would be on the inside there. It says R2-D2, ages 4 and up. Warning! Does come with some small parts. Made by Hasbro. Out of the box, it's very black. On the back, you do get a little bio there on the side. You also get a picture, a nice picture. I'm not sure what this sticky stuff is, but whatever. Up there on the top, it says, R2-D2 is a plucky and loyal astromech droid that takes part in many of the momentous events in the galaxy. There's a quote there. Beep, 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 boop. Yeah. So you also get some, focus. You also get some other words down here at the bottom. Visit StarWars.com. Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars. Same design going on there, and it is an actual scene from the movie. This is when Leia is giving him the message for Ben. And here's the top of the box. Flip it over. I do like how it's collapsible, and the insert is it's a clamshell sort of looking deal. You can put R2 back inside with his accessories and store it along inside there if you so choose. Me, I prefer to have the little guy out where we can have some fun. Setting the box off to the side. Now, this is the R2-D2 figure that you get in the Black Series. Now, starting things off first, here we'll go with his accessories. For this first accessory, he has this little lightsaber, Luke's lightsaber, that he does shoot out in Revenge of the Sith, I believe it was. Yes, Revenge of the Sith. Because this is actually Luke's second lightsaber. And it is a very nice sculpt. I wish my camera was a little better so I could show you. Well, almost had it. It's not going to do it. There we go. So it is a very nice detailed hilt of the lightsaber. Now, one of the features of the R2 unit himself is that you can pop off this little tab, and you'll see some more as we go on here. But this little tab here, you can pull out, set off to the side. And this part I find is really kind of hard to do. I'm not even sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, because that side doesn't fit at all. So, you have to take the butt of the hilt and jam it into R2's head there. And it's very tight, but there you go. Now you have R2-D2 with a lightsaber hilt sticking out of his forehead. If you want to, you have the option. It's your toy. You also get another accessory here. Setting R2 back off to the back there. You get the periscope that he used in the technically second movie. Or was this? No, yeah, this was the second movie. This was Empire Strikes Back. So, you get that, and that plugs in to one of two ports. You can have it plug in here on the side, thusly, or you can have it plugged into the back. So, you have that option. If I were to display it, I'd do it here, and the connection is tight, but it's tight enough where it's not going to fall out, but it is sort of loosey-goosey in there. Set that off to the side. You also get the scanner that he comes with, that he used in the same film. Pop that back there, and there you go. So, his last accessory, and let me make sure I'm putting these back right. And that one goes there, and that one goes there. I hope. Are the jets that he used in the Clone Wars. Now, to attach them, it's really interesting, because you have to pull these off on the side, and they're kind of hard to do. Whoops. But show you the undetailed side. But you get the extra panel there, and you just peg those onto the side. Now, he doesn't come with any flame details, which I think would be awesome. And maybe like I don't know, Gundam stand to make him look like he's flying. But you have the option if you want him to look like he's preparing for takeoff or whatnot. You do come with 2 of them. Stay. 1 for each side. And I realize R2 is getting closer all the time. Closer all the time. Sorry, if you didn't have Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, you're not going to know what that's from. But he also does have 2 little more gimmicks. You've got this in here. Come on. Which is his little grabber claw thing that he used in yeah, the same one he used the scanner in. The Empire Strikes Back to grab the flashlight away from Yoda. So, that's cool. And on this side, he has the terminal port. Which I always assumed that was lower, like down here somewhere. You know, it comes out of that one, or, you know, not up here. Or maybe that's the electrical zapper. I don't know. It doesn't really say on the back. So you're just going to have to guess. Maybe that is his zapper. I don't know. Yeah, that's his zapper, actually. Sorry. Thought that was a computer terminal thing, but I think that might be lower on the droid. I don't know. I'm not a Star Wars connoisseur. I'm sorry. Getting his accessories off to the side. We'll take a quick look at R2 himself. Of the R2-D2s that I've had over the years, this one, I don't know. This one just feels off. Maybe he's a little too big. Maybe he's a little too chunky. I don't know. He feels oddly proportioned for an R2 unit. And don't get me wrong, I think he's fantastic. I mean, the sculpt could use a little work. I mean, that panel doesn't line up exactly, but I can let it slide. And I had to sand down a little bit of access plastic here on the front leg to make that a little bit more presentable. Overall, R2-D2 I really do enjoy. R2 is one of my favorite robots of all time. A non-transforming robot of all time. But he does have the same gimmick as some of the other R2 units, and I can't seem to find my R2 unit at the moment to demonstrate. But if you put his legs in like this, you can twist his head, and his leg will retract, so you can have him stand. Which I think looks awesome, because a lot of the times you saw R2 kind of walk like that, or bend down to, you know, look at something, you know, plug computer terminals or whatever. Or just stand scanning for things. So it's nice to have this as a display option if you so choose. Now, he doesn't come with like the drink stand or, you know, the grabber hand for when he's in Jabba's barge, but maybe that'll happen in another release. Maybe they'll release like a like when he goes to no, not Endor. Oh, what is the planet? Dagobah. There we go. I had to play the scene in my head. Dagobah. When he goes to Dagobah, it gets kind of all muddy. Maybe they'll release a muddy variant with that sort of thing to go with this guy. I don't know. Overall, Star Wars Black Series R2-D2, very impressive, but a little oddly proportioned when it comes to the other figures. Now, just him alone, I think it looks great. I love the little R2, but the red there on his little light could have been painted a little better. There could be some better paint applications made on the figure himself, but I just love what they did with them. The silver and the white and the blue just is all very nice. And I'm a big fan of R2 anyway, as I've said in this video. So that's about it, guys. I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been Optimus Prime, and may the Force be with you always.